What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning back into At Home Dude. And my brother has been asking me about the Fire tablet. That's the tablet I have for my kids. So in this episode, I'm going to do a quick and dirty review on the Fire tablet. Just keep in mind that I have never purchased any other tablets for children, so I can't really do a direct comparison for you guys. But for the most part, I will just kind of go over the features and the different things that stood out for us and why my kids love it so much, which is a big tip off for you guys. My kids love the tablets. They do get tired of them every once in a while, but for the most part, they really hold us down in terms of if I go to the doctor's office or in the car rides that are long. Anytime we have to wait anywhere, whip out their tablet and they're pretty much good for a good amount of time. So stay tuned right after this and I will go over the features. Okay, so I looked it up, and for the Amazon Fire, they have the 7th edition out right now, and I believe it is $60. And they also have the 8th edition, which is HD, and it is an 8-inch, which is 1 inch bigger than the 7. The 8th edition is going for about like $90. Yeah, $89.99. So it also has 32 gigs of storage, which is more than the 16 gigs of storage that comes with the 7th edition. So go ahead and take a look. This is just today, and those are sale prices for today. It is on sale, but go ahead and check it out for yourself and you can see what's on sale or whatever is going on for your situation at this time, because it's always going to keep on changing. I do believe during the holiday seasons, they do have sales on them and stuff. So just check it out and see what is there and what is on sale for now. Okay, so real quick, this thing has a 12-hour battery life. I cannot tell you if that is completely true or not, but they do work for quite a while for us. And they're also advertised to have a 2-year warranty. So if anything happens to it, you can send it right back to Amazon and they'll send you another one or fix it, whatever the case is. And then lastly, there is 1 year of free time. Free Time is the software that is for the children. It has all kinds of apps and books and all kinds of things that they can access on it. They obviously pay a license for these things. So whether it's PBS or Nickelodeon, all these characters that they get from all these different places, Disney, they're paying the license for that and then they're passing it on to you. So you get 1 free year of that and then afterwards you will pay. The price does come down, and double check for this. I'm not gonna tell you the price here and now because it will, but the price does come down. I'm not gonna tell you the price here and now because it does change. But if you have Amazon Prime, they are willing to give you a discount on Free Time. So just check how much that's going to count. If you have Amazon Prime already, this is a really good combo to get your price down. So the Amazon Fire also comes with an SD card slot, and I highly suggest that you get the SD card for it. I usually buy them. I bought them for both of ours, and I think it was I found a good deal on Amazon, maybe $30 for 2 cards that were a significant size, so that anytime they are not on Wi-Fi, all of their apps are pretty much saved on their SD card, so they still have access to a whole lot of things that they can do and they don't become bored. Obviously, this tablet is Wi-Fi only. There is no cellular service for it. So anytime you go away from home or you go somewhere where you don't have Wi-Fi, you can either use your cell service through your phone and create a hotspot, and then they can piggyback on that with their tablet. That's what I do sometimes. Or you can just use their SD card, and all the stuff that's saved on their SD card, they'll be able to access while they're away from Wi-Fi. So I did look up some competitors, even though we haven't had these tablets. From what I saw, the Samsung tablet and the Leapfrog tablet were both pretty good. So those are ones that you may want to look into before you get the Amazon Fire and just kind of compare. From what I saw, it looked like they both had higher pricing monthly to access the kid features. But otherwise, I can't tell you how good or bad these were. It looked like the reviews were pretty good on them. So check those out. As far as durability goes, my kids have not been able to break it, and that says a lot. It comes with a case. Sometimes it's blue, pink, purple, and the case is really thick and it does a great job at protecting the tablet. The tablet itself does seem pretty sturdy also, so I take the tablet out sometimes from the case to clean it off and whatnot, and it's pretty much good to go. You're set with that case that it comes with. You don't have to buy anything extra. And even though I tell my kids not to, my kids have thrown the tablet, they have stood on their tablets, all kinds of crazy things. So you're pretty much good to go with this case. You don't have to have any worries. One thing I will say is that we did have a tablet before. My dad actually bought the tablets for the kids, but he did buy one for us before. The first one that he bought for us, it actually had an issue. After about 2 years, it wouldn't charge. So that is one thing to look out for. That is the con that I do have for this, is that we do have that extra tablet here somewhere, and it stopped charging and it stopped working. And so we just bought another tablet. Eventually he bought, like the following year, he bought a second tablet for them and sent it to us. But otherwise, that is something to keep in mind, that we have had a tablet that pretty much stopped working after about 2 years. Otherwise, the 2 tablets we have now have been solid. Other than that, the only major con I have is that the camera is completely crap. But our kids don't even really use the camera, and when they did use the camera a few times, it was pretty funny. They were going around taking pictures of everything. It's funny to see a toddler do that, but they didn't care that the camera was crap. All they cared about is I can actually see through my tablet or something like that. They didn't quite understand what was going on. So if you have an older kid who will care about the camera and how good the camera is, I don't know, maybe you just buy them a camera on the side, or maybe you prioritize how good the camera is and you buy a different tablet. So now I'm gonna go over some parental controls that are really cool that this tablet has. This isn't the best view, but this is what I could get at the moment. As soon as you enter settings, I like to put a password on it, but I already got past that. So yeah, so you have set daily goals and time limits. You have age filters, and you can add and remove content individually. So if there's a app you specifically don't like, you can remove it. Let's check out the set daily goals and time limits. So here you see there are certain times that it's a bedtime. Mine is very laxed. I just don't want them up all night, but usually we take away their tablets eventually anyway, or the battery dies. But you can set educational goals. So, if I want them to complete a certain amount of time with books before they can go to what is considered entertainment. So certain apps, books, and videos and whatnot, and you can check this block entertainment content until all daily educational goals are met. Then otherwise you can limit their screen time to however many hours or a certain amount of time if you want to limit their screen time. For me, I don't really use this. I basically just take their tablet away on my own. And then it has weekdays and weekends if you want to make them different. Also, they have age filters, and it's gonna show you what content for different ages. So you can control the ages and say, okay, I want ages 3 through 5. It'll kind of give you an example of what the content will be, and then it'll give you more or less based on how wide or narrow you make the search for. I give it a little bit of a broad age range because in some ways my kids are advanced, so I don't want to limit them in any way. Otherwise, you can remove individual content, remove unwanted items, remove content you've shared, websites you've added, blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of ways to manage the limits of what your children can do. And I really enjoy this. I like this because there have been times where I have set their daily goals pretty strict and they had to do certain things before they could access entertainment. And also the screen time, I've set that before. You can also do time by activity type. I kind of skipped over that. But basically, if you only want them to watch a certain amount of videos, then you can give them, 2 hours of videos, but they could read all the books they want, unlimited. 1 hour of using apps or whatever you want to do. 1 hour of browsing the web. I believe for my kids, the web is not activated. So yeah, there's that too. So it's up to you, and it gives the parents a lot of control and the ability to monitor what their children are doing. There are also more ways that you can monitor. I believe it's just straight up online. If you go to Amazon.com and go through your settings and everything, I believe there are different ways you can monitor these if they're tied to your account. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a little bit of a longer review than I thought it was going to be. I tried to keep it quick and dirty for you guys. Overall, we absolutely love our tablets for the kids. We try not to use them too much and monitor their screen time. Good thing that there are all of those parental controls, because you really can hone in on how much time you give them to do whatever it is you want to do. So this is a really good tablet. My dad bought them for the kids. Like I said before, he bought them at around age 1, and since then they've been using the tablet ever since. It's taught them a whole lot of things, from Spanish to counting to reading, letters, numbers, shapes, all these different things. David likes to play with puzzles on there a lot. So there's tons of things that you can really use it to get your kids used to the different activities that they're gonna do in real life. And it's interesting watching them do it on a tablet. And even though writing is writing, it's cool to see them be able to start to understand it by tracing letters with their finger long before they're actually able to use a pen and everything. It was just very interesting. I definitely recommend getting your children a tablet. It really can help them develop in certain ways very quickly. And the Amazon Fire tablet is really good. So I hope you guys like that. If you have any questions, hit me down low in the comments and I'll reply to them. Also, if your kids have one of the other tablets out there, I'm very curious to know how good they are and what you think about them. So let me know about that in the comments also. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you like this, and yeah, let me know what else you want me to talk about. All right, I'm out. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom.
Hey, yeah! Check these guys out. So next one we'll take a look at arcade. You'll see these underneath the pocket. That's usually what you see.
Okay, David, be gentle.
They do a huge range of different.
Whoa!
So these are the 5s. They also come in 6.
Whoa! Good job!
Ezra's been listening to this song for what seems like about an hour. Driving me crazy. It's going on every single alphabet letter on Y now, thank goodness. I try to get away from him, he follows me with it. Someone came to the door. I was trying to like sneak and see who it was, but he followed me and they could hear the song through the door. So much for being a ninja.